Men aren't designed to not be happy. Listen to him till the end.
A male child is not designed to meet the societal expectation. A male child is designed to do what is expected to be done. What must be done. A male child is not designed to fulfill the societal expectations. A male child is designed to do what must be done. And one thing we are trying to do lately that I have probably noticed in our pattern is that we all are trying to dislodge old rules, old laws. It doesn't matter in any given society. Whenever you see any society trying to like dislodge old rules and old patterns, such a society will end up in shambles. Such a society is digging up its own grave, unconsciously and unknowingly. Because let's take for example a car. For example, what I mean by old patterns. Let me break it down. A car is expected to have a plug, steering. It's expected to have engine. It's expected to have a panel, what's it called, wiring, and all of that, and all of that, and all of that. That makes a car works. It doesn't matter the brand, maybe Toyota, maybe G, maybe Volkswagen, maybe Wagon, maybe Volvo, maybe Camry or whatever. It doesn't matter. What must be in a car to make it function is 4 tires, a steering, a good engine, carburetor, alternator, blah 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 inside the car. You might now end up branding the car in a very different design, maybe, trying to like build it to the modern, whatever you call it. Some call it vintage, some call it modern day car, some call it, you get, I go die, blah 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 blah. But the essential part of a car is that I have listed out. It is the old patterns, and it doesn't matter how smart you are, you can't know how to rule those patterns, those old patterns. If you actually want that car to work, you can't outrule that pattern. You can't. There's a pattern that will work, and there's a pattern that won't work. There's a pattern that if you try to like modify it, you land yourself in a big problem. If we are trying to like rebrand men, it is not bad. But the rebranding should not go overboard to the point where we are trying to like dislodge old patterns, old rules. This is 2026. Yes, everything is changing, blah blah blah. But there's a pattern that makes humanity works. There's a pattern that keeps everybody in check either. There's a pattern that makes people know where they belong. And sometimes people in charge of that particular pattern might not really be happy about it, might not really feel good. But the question is the purpose of the pattern working? Is it being achieved? If it is achieved, yes. Because life itself, and that's why I mentioned stoicism to start with. Life itself is not designed based on happiness. For a man, for a man. Sorry, I mean for a male child. Life itself for a male child is not designed for happiness for a male child. Okay, it might be peaceful, yes. Because a boy child might not be happy, yet peaceful. Extremely peaceful, even though. That's why sometimes you see a young man faces all problem in the afternoon at work and all of that, and immediately he gets home, he lies down on his bed, he goes quiet. He doesn't want to say anything. Does it mean he's happy inside? No. He just wants to stay peaceful, devoid of any drama, devoid of any explanation on anything. But the guy can be peaceful even though he's not happy. That's why I said sometimes we are not, as a male child, we are actually, and I beg to differ, we are not really designed to be happy. Happiness might come, so be it. If everything falls in line for you, well, fine, beautiful. I'm a fan of that too. But we are not designed like that, and that is the number one rule that men of the whole understand. And that's why it seems as if they keep everybody in line and in check.